That's the end. That's the end. That's it. It's the end. And also a beginning. So when there is an end, also there is a beginning. For those who are thinking that it's the end, it's another beginning. Trading is like that. When I begin, I end it multiple times just to return back to the beginning again. And as a trader, this is very common to face that, thinking it's the end. But what I'd suggest that if you think that you are at the end, then I would say that you are going through a very regular process of becoming profitable trader, because when we let go completely, it happens. All right. So if you are on the same journey of being a profitable trader, then don't miss out any part of this live session. Thank you for joining the live. Before I progress further, as you know that today is JPY, very volatile, along with all the instrument showing very good movement. As tomorrow coming up, news also today, tomorrow, very, very important day. We see the market is moving and we had quite a few profit hit. So let's look at now in the market, where is the next opportunity coming up for us. Before I progress further, guys, I see that like is going 49 to 9. So let's make it to 49 from 9. So before I progress, smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. So let's begin, starting with JPY pairs, and then also we'll be looking at gold, starting with GBP JPY. As expected, we see that GJ starting with this from the bigger picture monthly. You might say, coach, monthly, I need to wait for a month to take a trade. No, monthly, weekly, higher time frame will give you a clear direction, removing all the noise from the lower time frame. Now if you look at this monthly level, this is the monthly bullish engulfer. Now with that monthly bullish engulfer, the price already above this monthly resistance level, and with that monthly resistance, what we see that the price has crossed. That means that it is promising for another move. Now historically, GJ, it's a bull market. From the market structure, which is the backbone of every trading strategy, market structure is where we see the GBP JPY showing that movement. And if you look at here, this is also another resistance level, and I think that the max move could be on GJ to 196 level, so which is nearing there. I think that there is another overall 1000 pip or 800-900 pip move is possible on GJ from longer term. So looking at the weekly chart, where today we can see that second day of the trading week, very narrow range on the weekly, but on the lower time frame it's a big move happened. We have seen that we had quite a few trades also on GJ. Now at the moment, with this movement, what we see, initially the price has tested the low, tested the high. It's now exactly where it has started, where it has ended, it has begun. This is what I was talking about, that when there is an ending, there is a beginning. So if you look at here, this is the candle that where the price started and now price ended, and it will begin again from that level. Now if you look at the daily chart, where on Gbpusd, you see that after back-to-back 2 daily dojis, now if you look at this daily bullish market structure, where we see that the market maintaining series of higher low, and with that series of higher low, today the price has broken the daily low, and with that daily low broken, after gathering back-to-back 2 days lows liquidity, market has gone up. And if you missed out our previous session, I would recommend you to watch that. That will give you a clear understanding what did I talk about exactly. The price did that on GJ, guys. If you missed out, then I would recommend you to watch that, because as this is also a great way to understand the market. And I saw that many of you also predicted in that way in our previous session that has come out. Congratulations for all of you who predicted in the pool, has come out to be the true. Now if you look at here, it has come below that 20 EMA, and from that liquidity zone has got a bounce. Have you got any trade, guys, on GJ? Let me know. We discussed that in our previous session, that the price to break the low and then go back up. It did that. So now let me know. We had a trade at this point. You can see it has consolidated here, manipulated multiple times. Let me see the 15-minute chart here, which basically a reversal pattern. Okay, now because it has maintained series of higher low, so resistance, I'm waiting for another drop for another entry on Gbpusd. Now if we look at again a 4-hour price action, where after this big long week candle, chances for GJ to keep pushing high is very high. So let me draw potential levels where we can look for going long on GJ. I will be bullish from the 15 minutes chart. We can see that the market here is maintaining that bullish market structure. And with that being said, this is the resistance level, which is turning support here and resistance. So these are the intraday levels that we will be looking for entry on Gbpusd. It's trending very nicely along with other pairs such as dollar yen and gold. Also we'll be looking at that. So with that said, let me know, guys and girls, are you ready for another big people day? Evening everyone, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, afternoon. Dollar cat, thank you very much, Andy and it's you. And guys and girls, let me know if you can hear me on the I hope that the mic is working well. Before I begin the session, I just had to adjust some of the settings on the mic. Can you let me know, guys, that you can hear me? That will help. And also once you say, then I can show that I am heard. Okay, so let me see, everyone are here. So if I'm buying, I'm in buy on GJ from 15 minutes, engulfing, touching resistance from head and shoulder formation. So you are buy, so you are on the direction. Very good, Andy, thank you very much. Can hear loud and clear, sir. Please help with signal. Gold made a mess. So what happened, Ajaya? So can you tell me that? So why you are so want to know where I am from? Thank you. What do you think the move for gold would be today? So let's look at gold, and then we'll be. I'm from Melbourne, Australia. Thank you. So now let's look at on gold. Looking at here on gold, what do we see in that area? First of all, if we look at gold now, looking at gold, so looking at the daily chart, what do you see on gold is that this is the gold chart. I will be starting with daily. So on the daily time frame, we can see that gold initially had a big move to the upside, and then it has come down to the daily support again, which in fact a big retest of the support on gold on the daily. And from that level, if we look at the 4 hour, where back to back 2 daily dojis, and the market had a bounce from this level, has gone to the resistance again, has come back down. And at the moment, the way gold is heading, it's a little bit of in a sideway. But before it goes to further sideway, guys, can you smash the like button? I see that like and view is very disproportionate, so probably I did not do the analysis correctly, or I forgot to mention that to smash the like button. So I'll pause for 2 seconds. Done. Cool, thank you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I'll recommend you to subscribe to the channel. There's a lot of content that I'm posting every day, will help you in your journey in trading. So let's look at gold here. Now if we look at gold, let's see this resistance level. So where do you see long-term resistance on gold? Now with this resistance level, with a big long pin bar, the market currently coming down, and we see a series of higher low. Let me delete that. This is the daily support. So the price already, you can see this is back to back 2 4-hour candles coming to the support level, and with that support level, this is support here, quite a few 4-hour candle along with the doji, which is also the daily support. What I am expecting gold to drop below this level, and then to give us another entry to the upside. So looking at these are the two levels, 2021 to 2017 will be a very important level for potential buying opportunity on gold. As let me go back to the daily chart. If you look at, so you see that this is the daily chart. Today's low is here, and this is the previous daily low. So any drop below this level will be an opportunity for us to go long on gold. So from the 1 hour chart, this is already a good move. This kind of move I like, because when you see an uptrending. This is the locally showing so far uptrend here, and this kind of move, when it drops directly to the support, that will be another opportunity to go for buy on gold. So currently the price on a support at the moment, I'll look for buy on gold. And if the market changes, like the season changes, then we will be looking to see how the market is evolving. It's more of looking at the price action rather than just predetermining that I will be buying today. It's very different from when you go to the shopping. So when you go to the shopping, you go for predetermined list what you're gonna buy, so you're not gonna sell anything, everything you will be buying. But when you look at the market, that means the price action, it's not predetermined, because just before the candle close, in 30 seconds the signal may be changed from buy to the sell to the buy. So that is why from the directional perspective, it is good idea always to have a plan. But at the same time, it's like yesterday some one of you have said nice word, that it's like a fishing. So you need to fish, okay? You need to prepare and wait for the market to come to you to give you the entry, right? So imagine that you want to catch a fish, not a fish, let's say a couple of fishes, and all day long you are chasing the fish. So that's a very good analogy, right? So there's a full water of fish, and you just chasing the fish all day long. You are chasing and not getting anything. And imagine another scenario where you just sit down like a statue, and the fishes forget that you are there, and it will just come around you and just you catch it, right? Like that. So market is like this. You need to be patient, wait for the market to come to you, and then find the entry, right? Now here is the big deal, is the patience, right? I know that there will be a lot of comment now, codes I have gold, can I buy now? So you are so desperate to buy gold. How many times? 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so you want to buy a lot of gold or fish? Okay, so when you look at you want to buy now, as I mentioned, we need to wait a bit more patiently. Patient pays off, okay? In trading, more is less, less is more. Patient is the one who wins, not in trading, everywhere, okay? Patience is the very greatest virtue in everything. So if you are not naturally patient, then you'll see that you're gonna miss the train, right? It's very important that being patient if you want to excel anything in life. Why does the impatience comes in the play, right? Let's also discuss on that, so that you can also develop very good trading psychology, understanding the how patience works. Now before I go to that, let me look at here on gold, as we have quite a few questions. So from the 15 minutes price action here, this is a very significant level of support, and for me, I want to see that gold has another drop, and then once it has the drop, okay, so below this level we can find that entry opportunity for this move to the upside. Okay, thank you. Coach, reply me. Albert been selling, okay. Albert, patience. full sound. Okay. So then how do you develop that patience? Now if you want to develop patience, then you're gonna be impatient, no doubt about it, because the natural state of being is patience, right? Let me see the GJ again. So we see the downside coming, which is good. Let me see dollar yen also. It's a big move here on dollar yen. Okay, we'll be analyzing the dollar yen and euro dollar and Gbpusd also. We saw a big move on those instruments also. Now the natural or the natural state of human being is patient. So then how does the impatience come? Because the impatience comes from the place of controlling the outcome. Okay, so this is what happens when we want things in a certain way to happen, but in essence it doesn't, right? It doesn't happen because things will unfold by itself. It's the very important essence that we need to understand, that the market will not listen to us. Okay, we need to listen to the market, which is the truth. So because of that, not only in that, in all aspect, it's very important that not being attached to the outcome but taking the action. So then how do you cultivate patience? The only way I can cultivate patience is, imagine that you are in a room. Okay, you are in a closed room, right? And where nothing, no books, no nothing, just four walls and in a room. If you stay there, I'm sure that 1 minute will look like an hour, right? Because you're constantly counting on the time because you have nothing to do. But when do you remember, sometime it happens that, for example, you are driving or riding a bike, sometime 30 minutes gone like in like a second, right? 30 minutes gone in a second. Looks like that 1 minute, but 30 minutes gone. So the time goes faster. How does this happen? You didn't feel bored, right? Why? Because majority of them you'll daydream, okay? You'll see all the fantasies, all the things happening around you. That will make your time goes away. Similarly, when you enjoy the things that you do, you become naturally patient. So to do that, you need to have, I have seen in my own journey, it's very simple to happen. It's a focus. Okay, so because everyone watching this live session, I can assure you that 70% is not attentive. 70% of you may be thinking something else. So the attention is not there, and that's why we become impatient. So to bring attention, when you, let's say, set a task yourself, that you are watching the live, write down in a piece of paper that I will be watching this live with full attention. Once you say this to yourself, it directly goes to your mind, and your mind accepts that command, and naturally you want to focus. And once you focus, time will go very fast. So attention is the key to develop patience. So let's look at that. With that being said, on GJ here, it's in a very narrow range. And what's your view on GJ? Let me know also. Let us know what do you think, which way GBP/JPY might be heading. It's a very narrow range at the moment, which is sometime very hard to predict, but once it will break out, we will be able to see that movement happening in the market. Okay, guys and girls, I believe that you are enjoying the live session. Thank you for joining the live, and join the free Telegram channel. But because if you are not patient, it would mean you are greedy, which will even lead you to lose money. I wouldn't connect impatience with greedy, because impatient can be because of not being greedy also. Okay, so probably you just want to give away all the capital that you have, so that not being greedy. Sometimes you have to be greedy when you are trading, because it's all about doing the other things. All right, so when everyone is greedy, you don't be greedy. When everyone is fearful, not greedy, you have to be greedy, because on the other side of the market, it's always transaction happening between buyers and sellers. So let's say everyone not greedy, all the orders, liquidity in the market, take it, right? Because it's the way the market is giving the opportunity, you have to take it. And when everyone is greedy, the market is volatile, very volatile or fearful, you can be patient. So that's how you can always stay on the other side of the spectrum, so that you can navigate the market like the big boys, banks, institutional traders are doing. If you enjoy this analysis, still not started fully, we have to look at other instrument also. Should I buy gold right now? What do you mean by should I buy gold right now? So if you want to buy gold, then give a big thumbs up. Let me look at gold. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So what we see that gold in that area here is, I think that gold will try to drop further before bouncing up, right? So there might be there could be bounce from here, which is one probability. But for me, as I have drawn the daily support, you see this is the daily opening, this is the daily support, that would be a good place for me to go long. Yeah, so we could see a bit more. Here is a 5 minutes bearish engulfer that might lead gold to draw further. So looking at also the Gbpusd, going back to gold. Now gold in this area, okay, here is a big long bearish engulfer on the 5 minutes time frame on gold, and that might lead gold to drop towards the downside because it's a big bearish candle. We have seen that there is a deeper liquidity gap in that area, and with the deeper liquidity gap we could see that gold coming down again. So now you see the bulls trying to pull back. So for me at the moment, as I mentioned, it might go up from here, but for me I want to see that it has penetrated that support level, then we can look for that selling opportunity. So the way it formed this 30 minutes doji on gold, it could go back up to this 20 EMA, and then we could see that it's dropping down again. So let me look at the calendar also. It's very important to look at the calendar and see. So if you look at the calendar, now we saw the JPY. If we look at the news, you will find a lot of information what happened. Now at the moment we see that there was a big move happen on JPY, and that currently settling, and now the pressure will go to the NZD, Euro, and also the dollar CAD. So I will be looking at Euro pairs also. At the moment we see that very strongly volatile Euro pairs. So from 30 minutes, this is a doji, very high chance that gold will, if it goes up here, we will see another rejection here on gold. You guys, I think that you guys can't see my screen. Just a moment, you will be able to see that. I'm done. Thank you. Okay, so very high chance that gold will try to retest this level, and I think that after breaking that we could see another doji formation, and then we might see that gold is dropping down again to the support level. So we will be watching price action for potential entry. So it might go up here, which is very highly likely at the moment, and then we could see another drop to this support, and then it might change the trend. So for me to buy, what I need to see that it managed to reject from this level, because if we buy now, what it could go, it go up to here. After breaking this swing high, as there is a liquidity, we could see that it's gonna revert back again, and then will be stopped out. So we need to see that this is the move happen, very strong bullish move. You see back to back 3 wave. So if you even look at the Elliott wave, you can see that pattern. And because the market has broken down, so this is the support level for that move. So from that structure, it moved out, expanded from this level. So at some point we could see that the market will revert back to that 20, 21, 22 level, and then we could see that after forming long wick candle, the market is going up. So we will be waiting for a retest of the support. The bias is to the upside because the market from the daily, it's already support on the support, but I want to see a retest happen before we are selling or buying gold. I hope that this is making sense to you. If it is making sense, then smash it, like the stream. If it isn't, also smash it, and also let me know what's your opinion on gold. Waiting for one more drop gold for buy. Yeah, that's what I'm waiting as well. Very good. What entry should we buy gold from? So everyone is very enthusiastic about buying gold. Thank you very much. Okay, now let me ask the community. Let me create a poll. Let's see who is in on what side. Let me know. Okay, so I posted a poll, guys, and let me know what's your bias on that. What do you think, which way gold is heading? Okay, now here is one more push down. Now this drop could be even, stronger drop, might even bring that price to this level. So at the moment we will be waiting for, I will be waiting for retest of this level here. So let's see how Gbpusd is doing. So Gbpusd we looked at. I will be looking at also dollar yen to see what is our opportunity next entry. Dollar yen also had a big move early today. You guys probably have seen that and you enjoyed that move on dollar yen. In our previous live session also we have discussed. Now looking at dollar yen from the daily chart, first of all, to see overall direction in the market. Now guys, this daily candle, you can see it's identical. All right, so if you look at the daily candle on dollar yen, do you think that dollar yen daily candle is closing like that? This is a, if daily candle closing like that, are you gonna be bullish or bearish? So let me know that I want to see that how you are looking at the liquidity. Let me see how you guys are looking at the market. Also, I'm curious to know. So if the dollar yen daily candle close like that, it's not about going a trade, but also understanding the overall picture. So my question is, what you see on the screen, if you see that dollar yen is, if daily candle closing like this, exactly in this situation, will you be buying or selling? I will appreciate an answer. So yes, Innocent, thank you very much. Euro USD, I will be looking at that. Gold will go down after a retest. Okay, going up. Yes, it makes sense. Thank you. Okay. Okay, guys. Let me know if you see the dollar yen candle closing, daily candle closing like that. Will you be buyers or seller? Okay. Sophia, very good answer. Dollar yen bullish. Okay, up. Yep. Bullish, buying. Okay, everyone. So everyone correct. So everyone is correct. Then why only few profitable? That's a very important question, isn't it? You'll see that when you look at the directional bias technical analysis, ask a question, everyone will be able to answer. That means that everyone has a very good intellectual capability. Everyone is intelligent. So now, where then we are lacking? Intellect is the mind, that everyone good at it. There is a reason behind it, because the way the social structure is developed is to develop the intellect, the thinking mind. Okay, so you see that all the school activities, all the activities, everything is outer manifested, outer world oriented. So you know we are very good at in our intellect, but very poor in understanding our own emotion. So it's like we are very good at looking at outward, but very poor looking at inward, because when you look at inward is the emotion. Now you can see that everyone is correct, but only few profitable is because of the lack of emotional resilience that causes losing money in trading. So then how do you develop that? By understanding your emotion and reflecting to that. So we'll be discussing on that, how you can become emotionally resilient when you are trading. Then you become 1 out of 9 who wins the money, because you are in control of your emotion. So how can you be? We'll be discussing on that. Let's progress with that analysis. If you look at the dollar yen, then if you look at the daily after the 4 hours, so the way the market is forming on dollar yen, which is basically a bull market. Okay, so you can see that there is this is a bull flag, which a kind of head and shoulder. If you look at our previous analysis, you remember that this is what we discussed on that, the price to drop to this liquidity zone. This is also a very important lesson, guys. Keep in mind, you'll see that. Let me give you an instant strategy that I would say, instant strategy. You can take it right now, you can trade it right now, you can make money. So pay attention. So what is that instant strategy? When you see a market had a very strong breakout, now with that breakout, let's say bullish breakout, and then let's say a narrow doji, okay, a very narrow pullback or one doji or green doji or red doji, and then has got another impulse and then consolidation like that. When the price, in majority of the time, you will see the price will come down to that doji. In 70 to 80% of the time, you will see the market will bounce from that level. So that's the strategy. Now let me show you exactly how you can see exactly here. A big move to a narrow doji, up, consolidation has come down, grab liquidity, now bounce. Now let me show you exactly the same pattern here. You see a bounce, one red candle with a doji, another bounce, consolidation has come down to that level, bounce. Now let me show you again. That thing repeats over and over again. The same thing, a big drop, a doji here, and from that level, in fact, there is a rejection here. So it happens over and over again, you know, a trend, and then the market has gone up to that doji where there is a narrower candle. From that level we saw that rejection. So you need to identify that impulse and that one doji or a very narrow zone. You see that same thing here. So you see, when you look at the impulse, find that zone where there is a narrow doji, and then see that move happen after consolidation has come to the doji and move happen. Okay, so that will give you a very good idea of, you know, looking at the market. It doesn't have to be that you will be trading now with that pattern, but that will give you an understanding that this is where the market might be rejecting. Okay, all right, so once you understood it, you become very, very well ahead in the game of trading, and also stay ahead in the YouTube algorithm by smashing the like button, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting every day. And I appreciate your support to the channel. That's look very good. I see that quite a few subscribers has subscribed to that. That's good to see, and thank you for that. So let's see now here on that movement. So at the moment, what we see with this long wick candle, the market has gone up, tested this high, and you see this is a wickless candle, guys. There is so we could see another retest because it's a wickless candle. If this 4 hour is not being able to break that high, we might see that the market is coming down and then going back up again from this level. So yeah, so any drop below this wickless candle will be an opportunity to go long. So let's keep eye on that back-to-back 2 wickless candle. This is a liquidity zone, guys. So let's see if the price is dropping. Looks like it's dropping, and so the price is like a magnet with the liquidity. Okay, so want to keep it more downside here, then we can look for going long. Okay, so we see that the market ultimately pushing high in that area, so which we see that move, and very highly likely we could see that the price ultimately testing this here, and then we might see doji formation, another one, then we could see another drop, which could happen because the price is bouncing off this level. So we'll be waiting for that bounce, and then we can look for 30 minutes. It's heading to the upside to this resistance level, and I think that after retest, so 15 minutes, from the 15 minutes the price already above the resistance level. So if you look at the 5 minutes, big bull candle, there's another one has formed. Okay, so the market has formed a structure which is technically bullish. Okay, so technically bullish, but we might see it will try to retest this level. Okay, so from the intraday time frame, it's basically a big rejection here. From the 1 hour also, the market had a significant rejection in that area. So let's see how the price is doing. I think that now we'll try to see that the price will try to revert back here. Okay, it's now, as I mentioned earlier, it's now reverting back. So we'll be looking for, let me see if we can find an entry. I think that we might see that price will revert back to that support. What about with the JPY? Okay, now what we see on Gbpujpy, which is forming a bullish candle, a bullish pin bar. Guys, I'll be back in just matter of 1 minute. I'll be back in 1 minute. Cool. We see that a good movement on Gbpujpy, while also gold is had a good movement. Okay, now GJ. Okay, so GJ, what happened is that the market has formed a big pin bar, which is a bullish pin bar on the 5 minutes. From the 15 minutes also we see that it's slowly forming a bullish structure, which eventually could break to the upside. Now this is the 15 minutes doji, which is basically a bullish doji, but I think that we might see deeper liquidity gap before going up. While we see that gold is behaving a bit differently. Now you see that slowly it's trying to pull back. Okay, we'll keep watching on gold. In the meantime, let me see that on Gbpusd and Usdjpy. So double doji with a higher low, sign of breakout, 18 pip. So we'll be going long on Gbpusd by market will be around below this level stop loss. So around will be 19 or 18 pip stop loss. We'll be targeting here 221. Let's see how far it goes. Based on that, we'll be managing the trade, and I'm expecting GJ to bounce up. If it isn't, no problem at all. We'll be doing the proper risk management is the key, as you know that in trading. So make sure that you do that. Proper risk management is very, very important. Where is my entry? Okay, so looking at 5 minutes. Put my stop loss below this low. TP target. Put at 188.48. Miss big move. expecting 121, but anyway, we'll be taking. I'm a bit late entry, guys. I hope that you guys had a good entry on that. I'm late on my entry, but still on it, so it's reduced my risk reward a lot. But anyway, we are on that. I'm on the trade, so expecting GJ to bounce up. We see some movement, and that move could lead to the upside, expecting, because there is a mass liquidity grab here. So let's gain a couple of pips here in our live session. If you're enjoying the live session, don't hesitate to like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Okay, so let's keep it up. It's pushing high, and let's make it to the upside, and I'm expecting for the price to go up, because back to back two dodges here, the price has given very strong momentum on it. So there's a liquidity candle formation on the 15 minutes. So if I look at my liquidity indicator in my trade that I have opened, let me bring that up, guys. If you know, as I mentioned before, you know, I'm growing a very smaller to a bigger account, so bringing that trade, now you can see that on my screen there is the arrow, you can see that, and this arrow is according to the liquidity indicator that I am using to. So this trade that I have taken based on the liquidity that we talk about. Now if you can see my mouse here, and let me zoom up a little bit, now you can see that this arrow, this blue arrow, is where I see my strategy giving me that signal. This is how I trade based on a strategy. It's a liquidity candle, and as you can see, I have traded based on that. And I have also that indicator that I use to find out the liquidity when I am using that. Now if you are our lifetime member, you can access this indicator to show you where is the liquidity, so that you know it can be traded in a bigger account, in a smaller account, because when there is a liquidity, there is a liquidity. And this is a unique tool that you know we have developed in Forex Trading Wizard Academy to show you exactly where is the market is giving that that trade alert based on liquidity. Now you can see it's also available for trading view. Now in this whole move, if I turn on that liquidity indicator, this is my liquidity money flow indicator where I see only one buy, and this is what exactly I have taken that trade. So this indicator, as well as in an automated trading system, available for you. If you are our lifetime member, you can join today using the website, via the website. Once you are on the website, click join now button so that you can access the trading tool and everything that we have, that we are offering. So you have to be lifetime member, because you need to first learn the strategy before I give you access to this tool. Now at the moment, let's see what's happening with GJ that we have opened buy. Now what I'm expecting GBPJPY to go ahead and to create a new higher high. So far it's going in the direction that we expected, so I'll give you an update. We are up a couple of pips at the moment, so my entry was a bit late entry, 17, around 17.8 now, which is around 21, so around 5 pip move only. So we'll hold. Let me see if we can find a new higher high. So now the only risk is that if it comes down for deeper liquidity grab, that we have nothing to do with that. So let's keep holding for that move to happen, because there is a bullish engulfer followed by a doji, which is a bullish continuation pattern. We can expect for the price to go ahead and to create a new higher high. Unless we are unlucky, then we might be losing 20 pip here. So far so good, so far so good. Let's keep holding that. Now on gold, it has come down here again from another bullish candle here on gold. Let's see, gold also showing bullish pattern in that area. So GJ looks so far so good. Are you with me on this trade, guys and girls? Let me know using the live chat. Give a thumbs up, smash it, and also hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. Bullish, yeah, buyer, thank you very much. Bullish, gold comfort, yeah, thank you very much. Well done. Ashish Sony, welcome. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for joining. I'm sure that you will find value, a lot of value here. So you can subscribe to the channel, press that bell notification, and I do come on live twice every day. One is in Tokyo session, the other one is in this NY session. So I would recommend you also watch all the content on the channel. That's also will be helpful to you. Sell USD CHF, but where you thinking about your entry for gold is, can you analyze a USD? I will be looking at that. Bitcoin, okay, we will look at gold now. Okay, don't know if my $10 account, I don't think it's gonna survive with $10. Okay, so let me see here. Okay, so you want to see that the price action here is bullish, but unless it's gonna, you know, crazily, you want a lot of liquidity in it, then we might see that it's dropped down. Then we can't do in that case, but technically it's bullish, should be that way. While it is running, let me look at the gold to see. So gold is So after this doji here, after multiple candles cross, also this one showing significant bullish price action here. And yeah, so from the 1 hour and lower time frame, gold also showing bullish price action. We expected gold to drop further, which we could see, but at the moment so far showing bullish, but I expected gold to drop further, that's why I didn't enter. But we are on JJ, we don't have to, you know, have a lot of trades, but have one. Okay, so here is gold showing the momentum is to the upside. Okay, so far it's bullish, showing bullish momentum. So any pullback to this 1 hour support, that means the intraday support, we can look for buying opportunity, which we see that the market is maintaining a bullish structure. Now looking at Gbpusd, now you want to see that Gbpusd managed to break to the upside, which eventually could do, because it has already broken out of the structure. Unless it is a false breakout, we should see that bounce on GJ. And you know, I have entered that trade on Gbpusd. I want to see that count is growing, so I'm in a little bit of profit. I want to see good profit moving to the upside, and then we can enter, and then we can take profit. We already entered, we can take some profit and move the stop loss somewhere here, somewhere above the entry. Gold had a bounce from this level, so yeah, GJ is giving us good move. Are you guys ready for some pip? You know, our stream rate is very high, including our live in our VIP trade also, guys. You have seen our stream that frequently we are winning, you know, opening trade and going in the direction. You guys' support are appreciated. So if you are enjoying the live session, I want to see that there is 117, 19, 20 view, but only 63 live, less than half. So can you do a favor, smash the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am putting out every day. So the momentum is high to the upside, which is good move. So from 30 minutes, candle is almost closing, unless this one is coming down again to close as a doji. Resistance level. Expectation for a breakout is high. because we traded with the trend. Okay, so this is the main thing that I use in my trading. Trading with the trend is the most profitable trading system one can ever have. So that's why all my trading strategy that I trade and also I'm teaching is with the major direction of the trend. I'm a trend trader, and if you love trend trading, then stick to the channel, because when you trade with the trend, it is almost impossible to make you a losing trader. If you know one strategy that trades with the trend, secondly, if you know the risk management, and if you have enough emotional resilience to overcome any kind of emotional struggle come with the trade, and you are done. All right, so a strategy, risk management plan, and emotional resilience. You need to gain financial freedom in trading. Everyone deserve that financial freedom, isn't it? So if you deserve that financial freedom, then what is here? Oh, it's trying to pull back again. So if it is not being able to break, which is less likely to form another doji, I'll be holding the trade. It's not fair. So the momentum is not very strong here as expected. So it might come back down again to the support level. Gold is so GJ had a breakdown here. Now not a very happy breakdown, but let's see. 30 minutes candle closing with a long wick doji. So double doji, and this is closing in 1 minute. Still probability, if this one even closing as a doji on the 30 minutes, the next one we can expect to go ahead and to create a new higher high. Because it's still maintaining series of higher low. At the moment, patience is the teacher here. happened here? There was a bounce, big bounce on gold. So there's no news, but there's a huge bounce. Was there any news has come out? Why there was a bounce here on gold. So there is another liquidity candle on the 5 minutes. So this is a bullish price action on gold, but first we need to know why this candle has formed. Looking at gold, Gbpusd just come down to that level again. Okay, now with this breakdown, if GJ managed to go up to create a higher high, only we can expect it to go up. Otherwise, first of all, we need to see that it reached that liquidity zone resistance, and then we can look for further entry. But at the moment it might not being able to. So because of the resistance here, this is a resistance level which is not very healthy. Let me see that gold also. Okay, we see that two dojis here back to back, and from 30 minutes perspective, quite a few dojis, series of higher low. Very choppy market. Alright, so here is the ticker on GJ. It had a very aggressive move, and then didn't, from this resistance it reverted back. So it might try to break the low again here. Can go out in couple of pips, but I want to keep running. Let's see what's happening with the gold. Back to back 3 doji. Okay, so I will be opening buy on gold from here. My stop loss will be below this level, so there will be around 15 pip stop loss here. 15 pip stop loss, yeah, 15 to 16 pip stop loss. TP target will be 321 here, and it's a very quick trade. I believe that will be reset the TP when we need it. So stop loss on this trade is 2024.60. I'll put because need a bit more space. I'm late in my entry. It's fine. I'll be also posting the same trade in the VIP group. So here I'm long on gold, and the price started to move up in that direction that I expected. So it's a good move, and while GJ not working out still on the trade, but let the GJ settle down, and once it is going up, we can do the break even on GJ. While gold, I'm expecting it to bounce up to give us the full TP here. So it's going in the direction. I'll let you know what I will be doing. If I am closing or anything, I want to see good move first of all on gold. We can expect for this price because there is a back-to-back 3 liquidity candle here, so can expect doesn't mean that it's gonna happen. We could see any time a drop and then gathering liquidity again, which is a part of game in trading. All right guys, so make sure that you are not risking big. So gold, we are buy. You guys who were very excited about buying gold, we bought, but don't buy with everything that you have. Make sure that you do proper risk management and buy 0.01 lot, also a good idea, rather than buying 10 lot. So make sure you do that. All right, going up. I will be giving you a shout out if I am taking any profit or if I am closing with profit in case. So expecting to have a bounce to the resistance level on gold. And if you are enjoying this analysis, if you are enjoying this live session, don't hesitate to like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I am posting. So now here is the challenge, is for the price to remain bullish. Might try to retest. Okay, we are up. We are up. Let's take some peep here on gold and Gbpusd. We have opened 2 trades here. Now here will be hilarious if it drops and take us. Might might try to retest this level, but I don't want to see that it has dropped and broken, smash it downside. So looking at the GJ, still on it, still probability for a bounce back. Very weaker response from the buyers here. It's not what I expected. Okay, now we might see some deeper down. So there is around 16 people stop loss, but it might be varying based on your entry. So I don't recommend to move any kind of stop loss or increasing the risk or doing anything. Instead, let's see what's happening with GJ. GJ is picking up. So a 15 minutes closing here as a, if it is a closing as a long wick candle on the 15 minutes, I still can expect to go ahead and fill that wick here. So that will be still be bullish. If you're enjoying this show, make sure you like and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press that bell notification so that you are not missing out any of the content that I'm posting every day. So here is the key. Now see here, 15 minutes, the market has just crossed this candle's low. So still probability for an upside, while GBP JPY also consolidating in that area. Gold, this zone is quite sometime very significant. Okay, so this doji here is very important support level 25.36. Because of that I put my stop loss below this level, because as it maintain a bullish structure, we can expect it to carry along in that direction to this resistance line again before the daily close. Leave it there, let's see what it is doing, while GJ is also trying to pick up again. We want to see a candle close above this level. This is the 15 minutes on gold. A candle close above this level can give us some kind of bias to the upside. Or even here with a long wick candle. big hit to that support. So there is a probability, still probability for bounce now. And can expect it to go up. So now the rest will depend on the market, while on Gbpusd also the same thing. The rest will depend on the market, how it wants to develop and evolve. So both of the trade, I'm on it. I'm on both of the trade. Okay, gold now slowly trying to pick up. It's in a very important level. You see this doji is a very important area of value, so the possibility to pick up is high on gold than even than GJ also there is a probability, but it's a very not very beautiful price action, but it's still probability to the upside. At least we can go for break even. Let's see what gold is giving us in hand. For me, I'm more biased on gold than Gbpusd, so chances for going on in gold is higher than GJ. Okay, so we see gold after crossing the 20 MA, which is basically trying to form that structure. So a big rejection to this support level, expecting it to go back up to retest the resistance level. Are you guys with me? Okay guys, thank you, and I believe you guys are enjoying this live session. Yes, gold, yeah, coach Bitcoin. Okay, how good looking like? What do you mean by how good looking like? You mean that how gold looking like? Is gold trade active now, coach? Gold hit profit target. Oh, this one for day trade, yeah, it's active. I mean that asking for the auto trade. Okay, so GJ and gold closing as a doji here, still not very good one, but maintaining that the price managing to close above this is essential for another bounce. I'm still biased to the upside. You want to see that it's closing as a doji so that the next one managed to bounce. So gold GJ has formed a long doji. Here is price action. If it is consolidating, it will be very, very nasty looking. I think both of them now will try to pick up. What do you think on Eurojpy? So the way GJ is doing, I think Eurojpy also be doing almost the similar way. So your opinion, sell from here, buy from this level. Okay, here is probably it will not hold it. Now the candle has almost reached that zone. All right, so ultimately we could see that bounce back up. How far it come down for liquidity is the question here. Already the price has crossed this support, which is a very important level. Okay, GJ had a pickup, which is good news, while gold is trying to dump. Gold might take us. I'm still on the trade. So it might drop. So I'm out on gold. Good luck trade. Okay. See what's happening with Gbpusd. It after breaking that, where it is heading now. This is a very unpredictable manner. Now it tried to break the support. How far gold is dropping down here is now the question is. You might see this is a very important level of support. This drop was unexpected, but we see this drop. At the moment we will be waiting for the price to reach that support level. Okay, so you see that now it's trying to get some rejection here. very unlikable structure here, so we will be waiting further. Let me see while Gbpjpy running. This one is still maintaining bullish, so we'll hold that one. Both of them we have a bigger risk reward. If one working out well, we'll give the other one. Trading is like that. You need to do the risk management and then holding a trade for bigger profit. For any kind of trade did not work out, so that you're well taken care of for everything. So this local bullish channel on gold has broken to the upside, and with that breakout we have seen that breakdown again. Gbpjpy very choppy, but forming double doji will give very interesting structure. So here is gold and GJ. You have to let it play. So the only directional bias that you see on Gbpjpy is the major trend and liquidity, because this structure is not very well defined. You see the dollar yen also forming consolidation pattern. So before the candle close on the 4 hour, let me quickly review all the pairs to see. Usdjpy, after this big drop during the manipulation time, we see that there is a bounce, which in fact showing potential bullish on Usdjpy. Bitcoin, some of you are asking for Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is bearish. So JPY pairs looks bullish, while we see that GJ has got a pickup. Gold also, I think this move we could see again bounce back up, which we could see, but at the moment I don't want to open any new position while gold, Gbpjpy is going up in the direction. So let's hold that, because if it bouncing back up, then we can expect GJ to create a new higher high or to go back up to this long-term channel. Now if you look at this here and here, you can see this is a bullish channel in the past. So that channel, with the news we saw a breakdown. So what I think that if the market moves properly according to the structure, then we should see that Gbpjpy again merging with this channel again and then breaking to the upside. Okay, dollar yen also showing bullish pattern. Okay, potentially bullish pattern. The market structure is bullish on dollar yen, while GJ a little bit of weaker because of the pullback here. So gold, so after forming two dojis, now it's trying to pick up. So it's now pushing high in that direction, and what I see that gold might be again bouncing back up. This was a complete manipulation here, and you can see it's now pushing high again. Gbpjpy is very sideways. This one also long-term bullish, expecting to go up to create a new higher high. So as we are on the trade on Gbpjpy, I'll keep holding the trade the way the market is evolving. I'm expecting it to bounce back up. You can join the free Telegram channel for any update of any trade that we open in the in the live session. Definitely I do share all my trade most of my trade on the VIP group. You can join today if you want to access all of them. Also, if you want to learn the strategy that I'm trading, don't hesitate to join us. You can find a link below this video in the description. So we still have a couple of spots to join. So now GJ, it's consolidating. We can't do anything on that. Gold is slowly bouncing back up. I will be dollar yen also. From this level, dollar yen looks very impressively bullish. Okay, so from here we saw the dollar yen, there was a big manipulation and the market has bounced up. So I will keep watching all the charts for further opportunity coming in the market. So guys, make sure that you always do risk management, do proper lot sizing when you are opening the trade. And Gbpjpy, I'm still expecting to give us the profit that we need. GJ and gold are usually inversely related. No, mostly they are in the same direction. So Gbpjpy, it is trying to form a head and shoulder here. Okay, so that head and shoulder, that might be a little bit of detrimental head and shoulder, but at the moment the only thing that we can do is to wait for the price to see it's bouncing up, trying to bounce up. Whenever the price dropping down, the buyers trying to push up, which is a good sign of breakout. So we might, if we see that there is a double bottom here, then can expect it to break to the upside. So Gbpjpy looks in our favor, so we will be holding that. And with that said, I strongly believe that you enjoyed this live session with us in Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Join the free Telegram channel for all the content that I'm posting, and also you can visit the website. If you have any question, there is a live chat agent available, you can ask her. So with that being said, let's see what coming up in the market. We had quite a few trades, and we'll keep watching for further opportunity. Until that, stay well, stay happy. So 30 minutes on Gbpujpy also forming another bullish candle. So we'll keep watching for further update. Until then, stay well, stay happy. I'll see you again tomorrow, twice coming on live. So make sure you keep your capital safe when you are trading till we see another trade.